it takes the most search words. So like if I put quantum mechanics, so I'll get the most popular and the most index search result from Google,
Okay,
and therefore it also adds a bit of authenticity to the search result.
okay. So basically, you're fetching results from Google itself, Google search engine.
Yeah, we're fetching it from Google, but we're also personalizing it on our site. So, for example, if I have a lot of interest in quantum mechanics, then I'll for sure get more search results like quantum fluctuations or quantum entanglement, something like that.
Okay. So how are you personalizing the results on your platform, like apart from what Google is doing?
So, sir, we are actually putting up all the search results on MongoDB. So, as a user ID, there is a user ID, and all of the search results are recorded on our MongoDB database. And then we have added an engine which provides you recommendations based on the search results and based on the current search.
Okay. So yeah, I think I'm done.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was a great presentation.
Thank you. So we have to leave this room.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Jagdish, are you there?
There, Akshay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
The next participants are here. I think it's
Okay.
Utkarsh and Yatharth.
Yeah, Delhi Public School, right?
Need
Yeah.
some more.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, Delhi Public School will be doing in the end. They have an exam right now.
Okay.
We have the
No
next.
issues.
Okay. So who is the next, beta?
It's DPS Indrapuram.
Okay, fine, beta.
Okay.
Fine.
DPS Indrapuram, you may begin now.
ठीक है कर दो नेक्स्ट डायरेक्टरी में डाल दो वहां से
इंसर्ट लीव कर दो
लीव करो और इधर वाले जगदीश को डालो
लीव मीटिंग पूरी मीटिंग कर लीव कर दो
हाँ लीव मीटिंग
Can we start?
Yes, you can start.
Okay. In today's world, we yearn to find shortcuts that help make our lives easier and our work more efficient. Having said so, we, the students of Delhi Public School Indrapuram, have come up with an idea that would not only help the students, but also our teachers who put in all their efforts to ensure our academic excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, we present before you the solution you didn't know you want but needed. Recognote. Our program is a unified solution for the improvement of information retention. That is, in simpler words, it can write notes. It will detect what, sorry, it will detect what is spoken by the person and convert it to a written form. Moreover, it will detect if any figure is drawn on a particular screen and integrate it into the file. Our teachers work hard. They take up extra periods, sacrifice their little breaks that they get during the day just to make sure that we complete our syllabus and excel in our academic sphere of life. This program of ours is a tribute to all those teachers who sacrifice their today for our tomorrow. As technology progresses, the young mind leans more towards it. We ensure you that our idea will bring a new spark into the education system and will attract students towards studies. Recognote uses Microsoft Azure to recognize the words spoken by a person and then integrate it into a document along with any pictorial representations that may be drawn on a screen. The speech to text software has a fabulous accuracy rate of 85% to 90%. It has an advanced noise cancellation feature which will only focus on the voice of the speaker. Recognote is particularly useful for schools and colleges where it can make life easier for both students and teachers. If a student in India spends 6 hours in a day in school, then they spend 21 more days in school in an academic year than students in any other country. Students spend 6 hours a day at the school, out of which about 1 hour goes into making notes. This can be considered as a lot of time that is wasted during making notes. It can be used to do other productive tasks and can be put to better use. Recognote helps to save time during class, due to which the teachers can cover more topics and the students can study uninterruptedly, as they don't have to take a pause every few minutes to write their notes. This also helps the teachers as they don't break their teaching flow and are thus more efficient while teaching. This also helps the students as they don't have to tire themselves writing things very quickly and are automatically provided with the notes. This also becomes very useful when a person, in case, misses a class due to some reason, but he is, as a result, automatically provided with the complete set of notes of the class, which saves the hassle of asking other people for notes, which may or may not be complete. Recognote is a unique speech-to-text software with integrated figure addition, which sets it apart from its competitors. It can also export the easily editable document created, uh, which can be exported to a variety of formats, which as of comfort to the user. All of this can be done very easily thanks to the user-friendly UI, which makes using it very easy. The Recognote program helps the environment by saving 1.5 tons of paper per institute per year. This amounts to a lot of paper when we take into account the fact that there are over 50,000 institutions of higher studies, and that is not counting the schools which can use this program as well. This results to a lot of trees saved, which will help the environment and reduce our environmental footprint. Recognote provides subscriptions for our program on a monthly, semi-annual, and an annual basis. We give a complimentary microphone as a starter kit, which has a detection range of 1.5 feet. This essentially means that only the voice of the person speaking for the detection by the software will be registered, and it will tune out any other voice, say the voice of a student asking a doubt. This will result in effective note making without any complications. Our subscription will also entitle the user to a lifetime of regular updates, tech support, and a cloud based service for note sharing. Our developer was inspired to create the solution to a problem that he faced in his life. So he came up with a revolutionary idea that solved the problem and made the process more unified. Some might be concerned that a program might induce laziness among the students. However, the time students save in copying the notes can be put to self studies, which would ensure that they don't lack in doing the hard work while at the same time they don't tire themselves and make the rest of the day productive. Thank you.
Akshay, you can start, then I will ask later. No problem.
Sure. Any demo that you guys will be doing?
No,
No.
sir, not right now
Okay.
because
You- Okay, not an issue. No issues. No issues. Okay. First and foremost, what is the target audience of this product? Like this.
it's basically made for institutions, but it can be expanded to newer horizons as we go along.
Okay. So like institutions like schools, right?
Yeah, and universities.
Okay. So this is basically a speech to text software.
Yeah, a speech to text software.
Okay. And the notes, basically the USP of the tool is that it makes notes. So what is that? Would be happening is that the teacher would be, giving out the lecture, and the basically the software will be making the transcript of that.
Yeah, it'll hear the teacher, and then it'll just create text and print it on a PDF.
Okay. That's one thing. And the model, like the charges that you mentioned, that basically the subscriptions, right? So those will be taking it from the institution, like the 15,000 per month will be taken from one institution.
Yeah.
And it will be like any number of users that you have thought about, how many users that you will be giving in the 15,000 model per month model? Any ballpark number will do.
So let's just say about 5 devices per subscription.
Okay. Okay.
Can I take, Akshay?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Well done, children. I just wanted to ask that this software is only restricted to the text, or even the pictures and
No.
images?
We can also just screenshot the pictures that the user, that the teacher actually draws on the computer screen, and then put it in the PDF alongside with the notes. So that makes it even easier for the students to understand.
Yeah, that's very. Yeah, and secondly, that means a PDF format obviously is a must to get the printing done, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so those, the software has to convert it. Once it converts the characters, then also into the PDF, and you can directly print it according to you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we waste, as you said, that paper will be wasted for printing, because might not be the student is available that time. He can switch it on and then get the things later, right? That's what I understood.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, another thing which I wanted to know, what about the authentic? Once you get this software, not necessarily the student's teacher is focusing on might attend, might be a replacement. So is there any provision where there will be an authentication or genuine student? It should not be anybody, or do you have some kind of a provision?
I couldn't understand you because you.
See, suppose, because this is basically I am a teacher, okay, and I'm using this software to give notes to someone whom I know, who is my class, whom I'm addressing. Yeah, as we can't see physically, it can be somebody else who comes and attends my class and can play some prank. I'm just thinking in terms of
Yeah, ma'am. There's an
authentication.
authentication. As Amartya said, there would be a pre-made database software where you'll have to enter the login ID and password so that you can actually access those notes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's very important component of your software, both for the host as well as the
Yes.
guest, isn't it? The audience, because otherwise anybody can get in, and you want it should be deliverable to specific group, right, Bacha?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
ma'am. Like you are the teacher, you have the host ID, and as I said, the cloud-based service, it
mm,
just forwards all the notes to all of your students. Like suppose you have a particular group, you are the teacher, you have your students in that group.
mm,
So it will broadcast the notes for that particular class to
mm.
all of the people in the group, but only you will be able to broadcast it, and nobody else would be able to do any prank of some sort.
No, that I understood. See, from my side, I'm already authorized, but though the receiving end, you also have to maintain a database. Otherwise, it's very difficult to have that. What he said, his answer was correct that you have to have a secure database which periodically you will update. So that
Yes.
you know these are the correct entries. Am I right or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's what I. And of course, our question, which our another judge asked, that how many devices you are going to support, because the pricing will be divided on that. So you said it's 5, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Should we leave?
Yes, you can leave.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's move on to the next team.
Yes, I'm calling them. Just a second.
Sure.
Mokshit, you can begin if you're ready. Hello. Good morning, ma'am.
Hi, Moksha. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone.
Good.
Yes, so should I start with screen sharing?
Yeah. Moksha, you're from Montfort, right?
Yeah, Montfort School, Delhi. Okay, yeah, I'll begin. Good afternoon.